All right, gamers, and we're running it back in the Bazaar with Vanessa again. A lot of people ask, why don't you unlock the new characters? You have enough gems to unlock the other characters? I'm the kind of guy who likes to get, like, mediocre at one character before I'd like to complicate things further for myself. It's a very complicated game. I'm trying to keep some variables dependent and independent. Life Preserver, honestly, am I crazy to think that this seems like free wins early? Every 6 seconds, shields 30, and then, I mean, I guess 600 is a little bit of an overkill heal, but, like, basically brings you back from the dead and heals you to full for a while. I'm also gonna take your leftmost weapon does extra damage, because ideally, I would like to have the ability to deal damage. Give me an aquatic item for free, though. Clamora is kind of nutty, man. And then I don't have anything that does damage. You can give me, like, a healing item. I don't even know if I want. Let's just fight him. He's a banana. Let's fight him. I can't do damage to you, but you also can't do damage to me, so I think I win easily. I think we just have to wait for the sandstorm to start when the fight goes on too long. So, I mean, I'm clearing you substantially here, and the Life Preserver only makes it more obvious, but I mean, I guess, to be honest, am I crazy to think that we could be on, like, a stall build, where we just stall till the sandstorm shows up against our opponent? And then our Life Preserver gives us a very good chance of surviving. Or dying and coming back, I guess. When you use an adjacent item, shield 5. Okay. Slows an item as well. Sells small and large items. Eat some chocolate bars. We need a weapon. I mean, if I'm gonna feel good about this, we need a weapon. Narwhal does 1 damage a second. Pet Rock does 1 damage a second. This is abysmal. But, like, at least it's damage? I don't know. I guess I'd rather have... And a 5% crit chance? I mean, I think it's kind of horrible, but... it is what it is. I guess we should look for, like, a better option. Upgraded Clamora. Yeah? And then I'm like, well, Jellyfish is just... it's gonna suck for us. You actually do 29 damage. Okay, actually, I think we're kind of cracked here. Is there any way I could get 2 XP? Maybe Strange Mushroom, but I don't think so. You could gain 1 extra XP. Gain a... am I crazy? XP is amazing, but I kind of think I need a skill to get over day 1. First time you burn, freeze. Well, you know, we took a chance. I really think we gotta embrace the Clamora slow. We have a very, very low damage build, so we may get cooked immediately here, or we may win easily if it makes it to the sandstorm. I have no idea. They also have a Life Preserver, but because I'm a better player, I got offered a better one at the start, whereas they have to suffer with a bronze. I have the Exalted Silver, so we can't lose, basically. Well, if a bunch of crits happen, I guess we could probably lose, but... I understand, by the way, I understand taking the Lang Zhang. You know, it scales. If you take it early and you win, you're like, this thing's gonna be unstoppable. The only thing is, if you take it early and you lose, you're like, why am I hanging with this garbage, man? Okay, I mean, it was actually, like, pretty close. But we take those, I'm afraid. Good, very nice. Now, it'd be nice to make up some of the gap in XP, man. We have 9 gold, non-weapon items. That does kind of appeal to me, although you're already cooking. Maybe we need to take some... yeah, something like this. If you're Vanessa, gain a small item. This is XP for me. We got to make up the dearth. And then... ammo item, ammo. I'm a simple guy. We have a friend. So we get full coconut and citrus meta here. And then... You go every 6 seconds, so it should be like this. Okay, obviously we need like a small item. Sorry, it should be like that. Or like a medium item as well would be fine. Yeah.
I would spar with you, but this leg.
Another aquatic. So this would lower our crit chance, but 5% is kind of minor. When you use an adjacent weapon, give it +2 damage for the fight. Shovel at the start of each. I mean, shovel is econ. It's pretty abysmal damage. Use. I feel like Narwhal's 4 seconds. It might seem kind of crazy. I sort of feel like you put the pet rock away. Narwhal has a shorter cooldown, and Switchblade will trigger on it more often, thus it'll scale a lot faster. And then we want it to be outlaid like this, because... like this. Your leftmost weapon. Okay, yeah, because you're shielding 5 every time you go, which you'll do a lot, or every time you go, which you do now and then. And we'll save some money. 5's not a lot. Boreor, I've been told, is like borderline impossible. Honestly, with Life Preserver, we should send it. Let's try to get a silver tier reward, man. And honestly, getting a leftmost shield item +8 shield, that would kind of go crazy on the duct tape, man. I'm not saying we can't lose this. Oh, dude, it would be crazy to get the property, too. When you sell a small item, it gains shield. I love the items that enable the buy-sell meta, man. Cove, whatever this is called. Temporary shelter. I mean, dude, you gotta... my Narwhal is popping off, dude. My Narwhal is popping off. You're in a world of hurt. Don't even get me started on Silver Clamora, but my Narwhal is popping off. We didn't even talk about the Life Preserver. By the way, the game is starting to lag. I didn't close it and reopen it between sessions, which is what you're supposed to do. We'll see how bad it gets. When you sell this, your leftmost weapon gains a little damage. I don't really want to use it on Narwhal. I can avoid it, but... I mean, free tool to save some money might be nice. Fishing net is econ. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. It's every day, bro. Strange mushroom possibly letting me get to level 3 before the next day. Oh, definitely letting me get to level 3 before combat.
Waiting to be filled.
Ammo item, 6 extra damage, 4 crit on everything we have right now. I'm taking 2 XP. I don't think we're sticking with many of these items for the long haul. Okay, anytime I see a robot, I know I'm in a world of hurt, potentially. Let's send out a fishing net. I don't think well, I mean, actually, a pet rock could kind of scale. I don't know what I was going to... because, like, but then you got to place this out there. Like, a pet rock really increases our damage. You can put it next to Switchblade, and then, I'm going to just put a sharpening stone out there just to project strength. I think it beats fishing net, but I don't know. Maybe we could have kept them like perma-slowed. See this? I don't like seeing a railgun and like a big dinosaur. I guess that's kind of a tiny dinosaur, the whole scheme of things, but... that scares me a little bit. But we got Life Preserver, we got Clamora. It's close right now. They've got like a molten core or something. One of my items has been destroyed. 2 of my items have been destroyed. I'm relying on you, Life Preserver. You can do this. You can save me. Sandstorm, please. I need this sandstorm to ruin your life. Honestly, this is deeply unfair, but you deserve to lose because your build made me angry. How does that feel? 2 wins. 2 wins in the book.
Bad legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Second, I'm seeing messages here. Hang on, I gotta pause. I'll be right back. Alright, we're so back. We just won. Okay, we got 14 gold. That's pretty good. Get a slow item? It could give you the Clamora, man. Also, wait, we got a Piranha, right? Piranha deals double crit damage. Double crit damage. To me, it makes more sense. Piranha 5 set. No, I guess it makes more sense to have Pet Rock. Piranha only has like the aquatic synergy over top. I mean, max HP. One day the Life Preserver has to go. Is now the time to spend? I feel like I'd rather spend Not now. Like, it's based on the other options, right? Like 50 max HP for free, that kind of appeals to me. Health, toughness, and shields. I mean, I love abandoned chest because that's XP, and XP, it stays with you for life, man. And we get 2 XP no matter what here. I mean, I think dabbling apprentice. I don't know. You might give me like a useful tool. You might give me something related. I guess frost is so overpowered, right? If you get the chance to take frost, you gotta try. I think. So I think we're leveraging our run pretty good now. It's just when things get more complicated, I tend to overlook a lot of stuff, which I think is probably common. But hey, don't freeze my life preserver. That's like it's an integral part of my run. But the silver life preserver first was like an unbelievably lucky get, man. Like, it's a lot of these fights we have no business staying in. I think our non-life preserver items, except for the duct tape and the clamora, are like straight dookie. But look at the life preserver, man. Look at the life preserver. Didn't even need to use it that time. It is getting a little laggy, there's no doubt. Every 12 seconds, freeze an item for 2 seconds. When you freeze an item, your weapons gain more damage. I'm more into the freeze than anything else. Ammo, aquatic items get cooldowns reduced. Weapons gain damage. I'm sorry to say, I think it's either got to be experience or it's got to be citrus and coconut. And for now, I'm going XP because it stays with you. I do think you got to put that in, man. In 6 damage. Now we got to figure out what else is going to go in. Really, more than anything else, I think we'd love to haste the frozen bludgeon. I don't know if there's any way to make that happen. We could just commit to like full slows, but it would be nice to have a quick item out there. Or maybe 2 quick items, like the narwhal and the piranha. I guess narwhal and the pet rock. And then I guess in that case you would probably throw down 2 other weapons so that we get another buff coming out from the bludgeon. So it turns out the secret was just put everything on your board out there. But like the whole thing is you'll freeze, all weapons will gain 6 damage. You're shielding 5, and you're in between 2 things that have the shortest cooldown. You're in between 2 things that have the shortest cooldown. Yeah, okay, I think this is fine. We're probably not going to level before the end of the day, but do we care about ammo items? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I'm going to be a bit of a coward. I'm going to take the gold and the XP. And then let's take a look at some non-weapon items, man. So you could really reduce the cooldown of the ice bludgeon. That's not really what we're trying to cook, though, because it does better when you have more weapons. Haste adjacent item. When you use a large item, use this. Your small items gain haste for 1 second. We don't really need a haste Kickstarter. I think you buy Star Shard because it gives you a special event at the docks. Now, I have no idea how this is going to work, but what I do know is that getting your items frozen, like, completely disrupts your board. So,
I'm a bit of a legend.
I think that, I mean, the crux of the build is still the life preserver. Submarine's going to be real tough to get over, man. Because that shields and damages much more frequently than I do anything. We're going to have to restart the game. I apologize. But for you, it'll only take a second, so don't worry about it. Okay, it turns out 12 seconds is way too long. We cannot be attacking every 12 seconds. I mean, we're attacking faster with this stuff, but we got to find a way to do something with this. Or to get like a early freeze or early haste. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game and I'll see you in a second here. All right, gamers, we are back. Resume me. Where were we? I mean, it's been like a minute and a half. We're on 2 wins or 3 wins. But we're struggling with a crisis of identity right now. We don't know if we're going to be a freeze build, a wide, small weapons build, or what. But for now, I think this is the best we've got. I'll save the piranha for a minute here. Sells small items, get max health. I'm gonna take some small items, man, because we got lots of upgrade opportunities. Piranha will not upgrade. Don't embarrass yourself, okay? You buy another aquatic item, this gains 2 value. So I think let's start with the ambergris. Buy the chum bucket. Just the idea here is maybe at some point the ambergris could be a good healer for us, though at the time or at present that's not the case. You're doing triple the damage now, which is a little bit more inspiring, and we've leveled. Leftmost weapon gains 10 damage. Or you just invest in yourself. I'm sorry to say, man. I think it's like it's a small benefit, but it's a benefit that carries long term. So I'm afraid to say that we're not burn posting, man. So just let me get some gold. And Boiler Room Brawler, I've been told, is like you always fight him. The reason you always fight Boiler Room Brawler is because he's got so many items that upgrade other items that it's basically like econ to have him. Not econ, well, yeah. It's like having a passive improvement engine. So what's bugging me the most on this run? Frozen Bludgeon taking way too long to attack. So I think it's got great effects. Its cooldown is just way too long right now. And it's not even like, I mean, it's doing 42 damage. As of this point, so is my Narwhal, basically. So I mean, against the AI is one thing, but I think we can't really build around you unless we could somehow get your cooldown substantially lower. Haste another item for 2 seconds, slow an item for 2 seconds. It's not what we were looking for, but I hesitate to say it's bad. I think if anything, well, like, adjacent items have 10% crit chance and cooldown. I mean, cooldown reduction of 10% is like, it's 1.2 seconds. It's not bad, but I think it's what we're looking for. I think we're looking for, you know what, give me another aquatic item. We have a vague aquatic synergy. I mean, I don't think we're going to be poisoning like crazy. Give me a skill, man. Give me something that starts to, like, define the run. We don't burn at all. When you win a fight against a player, gain gold. Your rightmost shield item has +5 shield. The problem for me is that you're like a bronze thing. So shielding for 10... I mean, it's twice as good, I guess. I don't trust myself enough for arbitrage. Scopes plays. They've named themselves like an aspiring influencer. We're in a lot of trouble, I'm afraid.
Not to squabble with nobody.
I'm feeling like our identity crisis is getting worse, but we have maybe like another couple of days before it gets crazy. Don't flex on me with the chocolate in your inventory, okay? I have a life preserver, man. Don't flex on me. I've got the life ring in there. What does this build do? Why do you got Wally doing 92 damage, man? Are we winning? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. We got 3 poison on you. That's basically 0. Okay, they're crushing me. I don't know what happened, but they're crushing me. Life Preserver, you need to do better than you've ever done before in history, please. We've used Life Preserver. We can't be behind you when the sandstorm comes out. Okay, we're cooked. We're cooked. Alright, guys. We need to find a way out of this mess.
Like my crew says at the
We have a lot of prestige left, but we're falling behind on scaling. Max health, large items. How about a run-defining large item? When your enemy uses a weapon, deal 5 damage. When they use a non-weapon, slow it. The Cove is econ. Just give me a second here. I just don't see it. It's hard to get rid of you. I don't know when we can upgrade you. You're not going to be sticking around. Cove is economics, and it can become a very big shielder very fast. Rightmost shield item. First time you burn, freeze. I get it, but like, I think it's a little... Maybe it's not too late, but... Okay, I'm going to buy Cove. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to try to make a cove that's like a functional shielder. Sorry about that. And I do think I'm going to buy an eel. Let's be honest about some of the stuff that's not working for us. You're not working for us. You're not working for us. You're not doing anything for us. This is also making Cove stronger.
Gold becomes goods, then returns to gold.
Not by much, but it's something. Let's see what we're cooking up, man. The submarine is very interesting. It goes every 3 seconds. I think we might want to build into this, man. Like, you're not really doing much. So I'm completely reworking the whole run. And I'm not sure about the duct tape. I think we gotta roll Life Preserver for now. This is a big swing. But we probably want Eel to do more damage, I think. Upgrade your leftmost item. It's gotta be submarine, man.
Ooh, the keen of the blade.
Gain
Quicker
shield
the
equal to
fight.
this item. Oh no, you gotta be on the left because you do damage equal to the. I understand it now. I understand it. 14 gold. Let's invest in some XP. We changed our entire run around, so like this is a big deal for me. I think we try to fight the Gorgon Noble, man. Even like try to get yourself back into the game. See if your build has the knowledge to get you into college. Now they're a heavy poisoner. And a little bit of a freezer, it appears. What do you do? Why did I say what do you do? I've had you the whole game. We have a lot of shield, and we have life preserver, and we like the eel is slowing. I feel like we win this in the sandstorm, man. This gives us enough XP to gain some confidence. Please, and then give me even more XP. Give me even more XP. Okay, we won because of Life Preserver, but it was like, it wasn't pretty.
Waste of gunpowder.
Poison 2, heal 20. Is my life a joke to you? Every 2.7 seconds? That's kind of insane. I gotta think about that. We work at the docks to earn some coin, which gives us easily another level. 6 gold, 2 XP. Crit chance. I think we kind of need, well, 4% crit chance, get a weapon, more additional. Vehicle cooldowns reduced by 5%. I think if we're committed to the vehicle, we got to give it a chance. Now, you never know, man. That 0.1 second might make a lot of difference. And one day this cove, it might just become a bank, but it might become so much more. 2 gold and an XP, 2 income. Brother, I think we commit to the riskiness and give it a try. Level 7 trash golem. Yeah, like, what's the risk? The risk right now is we do nothing and we lose. So I don't really know what they're doing. They got a lot of potions going on. Potions apparently are very strong in the game unless a patch has happened, which wouldn't surprise me. Because they're patching the game quite a lot. You've been destroyed somehow. I don't think I did that. Did I do that? No, it's the TNT barrel. It destroyed itself. But one day, my submarine's frozen, man. That's not good. You ever see The Terror on FX? That's what happens in that show. I'll just say it's not good for anybody on the ship when it happens. Let's put it that way. Thank you, Life Preserver. Very cool. We win these. We win these. We gain XP.
See that
We
plank?
gain a noxious potion, which we're obviously going to sell, but at least it makes Cove a little bit better. Krisha, both on 2 wins. They maybe got a little bit more
I may be
prestige
young
than
for
me,
that,
which would indicate
but
that
I've
they
seen
lost
my
earlier
story.
and won later,
Go
which
ahead,
bodes poorly, but
underestimate
I've got a big submarine and an eel that might not do any. Oh, 430 damage, Long John. It's over, I'm afraid. Keep that. Oh, they've frozen my submarine. Okay, that Long John damage is going to be devastating, man. But at least we got lots of slows for the lockdown. Just hold, just hold. We got a little bit of haste coming off of our multi-tool. We got a life preserver. We're about to take 400 damage right to the dome. Just hold, brother. You've got a life preserver. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Sandstorm's ticking, though. Please, please, somehow. It doesn't make... It's not going to happen, but if it did...
Make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Okay, we're on a bad streak right now. Can I say something? I don't think our eel is the ticket, man. The sub we can talk about. We can build around. The eel, I don't think is it. We got 47 gold. We have to start taking some agency on our own run.
All about moderation.
Upgraded star chart raises the crit chance to like 30 for adjacent. 15% cooldown reduction. I mean, it's got to beat the eel. Don't sell though. Don't sell. Just you take an anchor when you use an adjacent item. This gains haste. 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 2 seconds. I think there's something to this, man. Cost 16. We use this all the time, so this is going to gain haste like crazy. It's going to be hasted almost permanently. And then you could multi-tool, haste another item for 2 seconds. I really don't want to get rid of Life Preserver. Too much treasure. Okay, eel was just not... It wasn't the way, and it's my bad. But if we put... What was I going to put down here? My star chart. If you move this up, star chart here, adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced. 3.4 seconds. I think that this might give us something, man. Can I explain my methodology before you get mad? We're not really astrolabe because we use a weapon predominantly. You need to fire 5 times in order to kill an enemy, but we have some damage coming out here as well. When you use an adjacent item, this gains haste for 2 seconds. I can live with it. You go every 2.4 seconds. Like, ideally, it would be nice to surround you. Oh, but then, you know, maybe that's... But then you haste another item. I think this is the right way. Basically, it's an all-in build, putting haste on this so it can attack as often as possible. I will feel satisfied if this has perma-haste. The only other play we could do is we could give it more haste by moving this here. Then you're going to have... Oh, you could... Yeah, no, this is better. Because the shield could always crit. And you need to... Yeah. This makes sense to me. This makes sense to me. 30 gold? At 30 gold, take me almost anywhere. It's not going to be small items. It's not going to be non-weapons. It's not going to be tools. I'm sorry, I just don't feel like spending any more gold on this. 130, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take 139 max HP. It's just not going to happen. Zookeeper seems like a beast build. Let's go up against the Foreman. Okay, this is a real test, man. To see if the anchor can work here. And here's the perma-haste. Let's see some perma-haste coming out. That's perma-haste if I've ever seen it. Now, it still takes a really long time for the anchor to fire. But it is perma-haste, and it does that 285 is going to scale, brother, because the enemies are going to be getting stronger over time as well. Now, maybe it's just a whack AI, but that was the kind of fight that I was hoping to have.
Not even a battle? Maybe
when you use an adjacent large item, this gains 30% damage for the fight. When you use an adjacent medium item, this gains 30% damage for the fight. I just don't think there's a way to fit this into my board. Obviously, we're going to take it, and it's gold no matter what, but I don't think I have a friend anymore. Use an adjacent... I get it, but it takes so long. I mean, you're a large item, so we would scale your percentage so freaking fast with the submarine, man. I don't know what to do! Okay. Fishing net's gone. I'm sorry. I know it works well with the cove. Wait, first, pick something. Pick something. Weapons. Weapon. Friend. Your weapons gain 1 damage per level. I would rather just put 16 damage on my submarine, because it also gives shield. I think I want to put you out there, because by the time you attack once, we will have given you 4 30% increases in damage. Which is crazy. And then the mediums as well. But are we still going to be using anchor? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Because you're a medium, but you don't get used very often. It's mostly would be the submarine. So just... Is this then the right play? To not have any medium next to you? We really want you to be going as fast as possible. And if that's the case, you probably dump this and put like Clamora multi-tool out there. Or maybe you dump this and you put Anchor out there. But the Anchor needs adjacent items. Maybe you dump Life Preserver and this. And then you surround this with like 2 slightly faster moving items. The submarine must be on the left. And you would have to be then... Okay, give me a second. For now, we do want you to be hasted, and you use an adjacent item. Maybe we can get a small, fast item. Like, maybe don't worry about the mediums adding 20% for the time being. So, this is very interesting. I'm going to kind of make what I think it might be a very stupid play. I'm going to sell and then sell. I'm going to save these 2 because I don't know, we might want to slot them back in. I'm going to get as much max health as I can because we have such high cooldowns on 2 of our abilities that we need to survive. I mean, buying a large item, very important, but a skill is probably more of a sure thing. First time you haste, freeze. Yeah. I think 3 seconds of freeze is good enough. Isildur. Cast it into the fire, Isildur. So I have no idea what this build is. And maybe this build needs a life preserver, or maybe this build is cooked from the get-go. But the whole crux is the submarine goes crazy, and that scales your damage like it gets nutty, right? Hopefully. We froze your pet rock. That's a slap in the face. I need to haste my crane, please. Brother, my crane is doing so little damage. I feel like an absolute fool. I feel like an idiot.
Next time,
we won.
Less blunder.
It's kind of getting there. We do need the cooldown reduction, though.
All cannon, no ball.
I don't know. It did some. Maybe they had good stats too, man. They had good stats. You know what? With this much gold, we really need the gumballs for cooldown reduction. Even for shield items is okay, I think. When your shield items gain 1 shield. Because damage will also give shield on the submarine, but obviously shield gives shield. Is there no cooldown reduction in the gumballs? Am I silly? It's been suggested, for sure. I thought that was pretty good, though. We definitely do not care for burn skills. By the way, this is wrong. You should be over here. The submarine needs to be on the left, so it gets the damage bonus from our skill. Medium items, pretty unlikely to work with what we're searching for. We really would, I mean, I don't know if maybe we're looking for another item, but I think I'm actually just going to take the free option, and I'm going to fight the Cosmic Rock, because cooldown reduction seems to be the name of the game. And if we can get like a golden feather and reduce, I think you got to reduce the crane, but the anchor is tempting too. And the sub, I mean, the sub is giving us the shield, which gives us the sustain, but you can see how the crane, it scales faster. I mean, it depends on the max health of the enemy, I guess, but it is scaling quick. And it's only getting half the value it's supposed to get, really. When you crit haste an item, it's something. 2 XP, 18 extra damage, which is also 18 extra shield. It's gotta be, I mean, 3% might not seem like a lot, but it's gotta be that, man. I don't know. Slow item. Could be Clamora. Clamora is pretty good already, though. I think there's something to this. I know you're, like, not supposed to buy chocolate, but that's what I've been told, at least. But I'm a believer in the system we got right now. Borther, with 1 win on lethal. Could this be? I mean, they might just be peaking right now. I don't know, but we got a chance is all I'm saying. With the heavy industry build. What the tuna is this? It's a full burn build. Shield halves burn damage, which is nice. They got some nasty heals coming out. I don't know. This seems bad for me. I feel like it's over. They've dominated me. It wasn't even close. I tricked myself into thinking we had a good chance there. What happened? Okay, 38 gold. It's got to be skills. Let's get some skills popping, man. Let's see good skills. Expensive skills. First time you use a large item, your items get 8% crit chance. First time you haste freeze an item longer. I mean, we do use a large item a lot. 8% crit chance. I mean, actually, I gotta reroll for something better. I'm sorry, I feel like we need something better. Did we get something better? Your large items have 20% crit chance. Yes, that's much better. I get the freeze as well, but a low cooldown, high chance of critting seems like very important to me. And let's go... I mean, I hate to say it, man. You know what? Do we have a... We don't have a friend, do we? I'm just gonna take 10 damage. Sells medium and large items. A sub would go crazy. Adjacent items have a better crit chance. A random enemy item has its cooldown increased by 3 seconds. I hate this adjacency nonsense, man. It's not a submarine. Don't talk to me. Haste your other items for 1 second. When you use another aquatic item, haste this for 1 second. Brother?
Where's Mitchworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal?
What did you just say, man? I think we gotta keep the haste going, and there's another slow on that. Okay, I don't know. We go cooldown reduction. I'm sorry. I mean, we're in it. I mean, we seem to have a decent early game start, and then we kind of fall apart in the mid game. But I'm a full believer that this will also buff the crane more. It seems like it's buffing it so slowly, though, man. But when it crits, it's scaling kind of nice, actually. It's scaling kind of nice if we can stay alive.
See that plank? Walk it.
Don't talk to me. It's not what we're looking for. Unique skills to Vanessa. I mean, I think we're all in on skills right now. Haste an aquatic item for 6 seconds. Your weapons do more for each aquatic you have. I mean, we're haste an aquatic item for 6 seconds. Either the water wheel or the submarine, both of which play with what we're going for. It sells haste and charge skills, man. Haste and charge skills. Haste 2 aquatic items for 6 seconds. That's both of my aquatic items. When you use a non-weapon, a weapon gains haste. First time you use a large item, haste adjacent items for 4 seconds. I can't mess with my adjacency. First 5 times you crit, charge an item 2 seconds. I mean, the golds are tempting, don't get me wrong. Weapon gains guarantees that one of you two gains haste, but I think we need to get started. Okay, bulbs. It looks like we're in a similar boat here, except I'm really eager to get to 4 wins, because, I mean, most players seem to act like they consider that to be pretty bad, but me personally, that would be a pretty good day for me. We scale here. Our crane scales. So they're going to heal and shield like crazy, but our crane is going to scale. And every 20%, 30% is even more than the one that came before it. So, like, you can see the damage coming out of the crane here, man. The longer the fight goes on, the better it is for us. That's a bronze victory. They said it couldn't be done. They said a 36-year-old father of 1 couldn't get 4 wins in the Bazaar in unranked. I mean, to be honest, we could dump the multi-tool, but you gotta make a compelling case. For now, give me the free temporary boost. And I will take more max health to survive until we can attack. Upgrade your leftmost item, please. Oh.
The quicker the fight.
Every time you use a large item beside it, it gains 60% damage. Oh! I still want the sub getting the 24 damage bonus. Sells haste and cooldown items. Take a chance on a rare event. I mean, we don't really need a haste item. Although actually getting a water wheel would be crazy. Would be helpful at least. Sorry, mysterious portal. When you crit haste. Arbalist, when you haste, it gains 50 damage. I don't know. We're looking for something a little different. You're very tempting, man. But I can't give up on what I got right now. You must have like a crit skill, is my guess. But you might just be made of buildings, which appeals to me. I don't know. We do have some crit chance here, right? Let's take a peek. You got a 2600 damage sniper rifle. I'd really like to, I don't know, kill you before that gets to shoot twice. Okay, mission accomplished. Did you see how fast our damage scaled?
Waste of gun.
Haste your other items for 4 seconds. 1 ammo, though. 1 ammo, unfortunately. Medium items, chocolate bars, regen equal to your level. I think it's still got to be max health, man. I'm sorry to say it. You got to go. Life Preserver, you did great for us in the early game. I'll never forget it. But I think it's got to be free chocolate, man. What is this Diamond Andrew? Sells monster skills? I'll take a peek.
The beasties are your teachers.
First time you fall below half health, shield equal to 30% of your max health. Your small diamond tier items have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. How about my large diamond tier items? When any non-weapon is used, slow it for 2 seconds. I don't like that because it slows us as well. At the start of each fight, poison 6. Alright. I mean, I don't think hard shells, it doesn't seem bad. We get like 1,000 shield the first time we fall below 50% health. Tuesday night, level 10. Our dream is a poison build that starts slow. Because we get a chance to scale our damage like crazy. They also have a crane. And a huge shield from their cove. We scaled our crane a lot faster, man. A lot faster. A lot faster. Dude, that's 5 wins, man.
Strength is a sword without a blade.
Day 10. All right. We're about to level. 27 gold. It's simple. You buy skills. Every skill is like so disproportionately effective, man. The rightmost item has 20% crit chance. I mean, critting, it might even be overkill, dare I say it. Am I crazy to think multicast on... I mean, it's a bronze tool, man. Multicast clever, but... Are you a tool? You're a tool. You're a tool. You have multicast. What?
My skills.
Times 2?
A blade can prune a guard.
Vehicles have lower cooldowns. Insanely valuable, I think. Give me gold. We can't afford much else here. And brother, I think we could fight a void golem, whatever the heck that is. I'm not even worried about the rewards necessarily. Wait. Don't do the thing where you destroy my weapon. That would be bad for me. I have destroyed you. I've done a staggering amount of damage to you.
Was that even a battle?
When you shield, this gains 1 burn for the fight. I see the vision, but it's a little late for me to change dance partners. Temporary boost. Max health. We may level before tomorrow. I mean, free slow item. It could be a big clamora, man. You never know. Or do we have a lot of gold, but on the other hand. That's not a big clamora, but it's great econ. Okay, what are you cooking up? Lay upon my big ass crane. Sorry for that. I said the A word. The A word is not considered a swear word in many parts of the world. Hold. Just hold, man. Just hold. And then, oh, are we going to the moon? Shall I save you a seat on the moon rocket?
Fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
I mean, I see the appeal of the crit chance here, but vehicle cooldowns are reduced even further, man. 9-second crane? Small items? I'm sorry, man. It's got to be temporary boost for the time being. Like, I kind of know what I got. Enhance my offensive items? Oh, don't mind if you do, buddy. Leftmost weapon gains 5 damage. Leftmost weapon gains 10. I get that if you put it on this, then it scales even faster, but just work with me. You give more XP. Property Baron has some really good stuff. I know I won a great run with Skyscraper with 10 wins, but I just feel like right now, max health scales exponentially based on your level. So the more levels we can get, our max HP might be so high that the crane will just body them. Like, they can do as much damage to me as they want. I'll live and the crane just has to fire like 2 or 3 times. At the start of each fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 2 seconds. This would freeze my stuff. This would get... I think this is actually good. I get that it freezes my water wheel and my multi-tool. But my submarine gets to keep scaling the crane, and maybe it disrupts their combo enough that the trade-off is worth it. When you use your leftmost item... Right, are you seeing... Oh, the crit is good too, but when you use your leftmost item, haste an item for 1 second... Buddy, this goes every 2 seconds. Enchant an item with heal effects. Selling vehicles is nice too, because we could get like a diamond submarine, but I gotta take a peek. With heal effects? I feel like it's better to have a heal on the submarine, because I don't need you to heal me for thousands. Or do I? Oh my god. Heal equal to the damage. Oh, heal 225. Okay, whatever. But still, man, if it was heal equal to damage done, oh. I can't believe we still have a bronze multi-tool going here. Maybe we got to get a small item that fits the theme better, man. I don't know what you got going on. The whole thing's frozen. But the crane still got a chance to scale, although it's frozen now. Just hold. It's building. It's building, brother. Nice health. It would be a shame if something happened to it. Oh, man. Okay. Vehicle cooldowns are reduced, brother. It's diminishing returns, but we're getting there. Gumballs. Items. I gotta go pee. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. We're cooking. It's a great run. We got crit chance. Gumballs are crit chance, max health, extra shield. I think we're in the market for buying great items right now. It's not these, but I appreciate what they're cooking up. I mean, Diamond Wanted poster. When you win if you get this early, I could see it. 250 damage, burn 12. I mean, it's just not what I want, but I'm not insulted. Can you go ahead and see all the Bazaar has to offer? 2 XP, 3 small items. I think they all make a compelling case. I mean, a diamond tier item could be crazy, but the odds are that it's going to be borderline useless. I think we want 3 small items to have a good chance to get something to replace our multi-tool. Okay, well, when you sell this, reduce your cooldowns by 6% seems just disgusting. I guess we have to take it first. And then the cog is, I mean, his diamond tier is very interesting. Haste an adjacent item for 3 seconds versus haste another item for 2 seconds. I mean, it's multi-tool, you're gone. I know we could get double adjacency on this, but this needs to touch 2 things. Because it causes the damage to scale. So I think just putting it... Are you going to be perma-haste? Haste all your other items for 1 second? I really think you go on... I don't know. 6 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. You're going to be perma-hasted so fast. But this, if we put it here, it scales the crane so much faster. You go 2.2 seconds. This is just a sell, but... And then, I mean, you know my methodology at this point. I feel like you fight the hardest enemy because you get the most XP, which gives you huge opportunities to max scale. My crane has been destroyed. Guys, this isn't a joke. That's a problem? Well, okay. My bad.
I might need to cut back on the grog.
Junk is really good. Sorry, that it took the wind out of my sails a little bit there. You will get frozen at the start of the fight. That is true. When you sell this, your other... junk is all like... A lot of the stuff is if you buy it and then sell it, you get a... you get an advantage. That's not a good one. When you sell this, your weapons gain 1 damage. Sure. When you freeze an item, your weapons gain 4 damage. I see it, but we can't fit it. When you sell this, your leftmost item gains 4 damage. It's okay. It's going to give 4 damage and 4 shield. And then when you sell this, your weapons gain 3. That's something. Sell. 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 That... Oh, maybe I had to move my stuff around. Sorry.
That's a bargain.
And then roll again and get some better junk. When you sell this, your leftmost slow item gains a second to slow. Not good. When you sell this, gain 1 XP. Disgustingly good.
Clean up the bazaar.
When you sell this, your leftmost weapon gains 3 damage.
See that find on.
When you slow deal damage. When you sell this, your leftmost heal item gains 5 heal. Unlikely to matter, but I mean, we're getting late in the game. A lot of stuff's unlikely to matter. I don't know why you're my diamond tier item is multicast, is that right? Something like that? Your leftmost tool has multicast? Oh, but that means you don't multicast anymore, which means you need to be back over here. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Sorry, that's my bad. They wouldn't have saved us on the last fight, but I'm glad I noticed it. 40 gold. It must be skills. The skills, we don't run out of space for them. It's not habit forming. Your rightmost item is 10% crit chance. Your aquatic items have plus 10% hit chance. That's not a joke, man. But another 20% crit chance, but we could get a much better skill on a reroll. When your opponent freezes your items, reduce the duration by 1 second. When you use a vehicle, your items gain 15% crit chance. What? I use a vehicle constantly. I'm sorry. The first time I use a large item, slow items is good. Haste 3 aquatic items is actually, I think it's too much, but our items gaining crit chance, like they're going to have, that means that our crane, if it gets a chance to attack, is going to have 100% crit chance by the time it gets to attack, because our submarine attacks so often.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
What do you got there? A flagship with a huge multicast. Look at these crit chances, man. Look at these crit chances. Just fire. Just fire once. That's all I needed to see. Brother, we're on 8 wins. There's hope for us.
I paint my ship.
I don't think it's locked, but there's hope. More levels so we get vastly more max HP. Brother,
You have at least a grain of wisdom.
it's got to be skills. When you slow haste a vehicle for 2 seconds. Okay, it's a reroll. None of these were great for us. We want to see big ones. When you buy a weapon, your other... That's not what we're looking... Oh, your large items have plus 20% crit. That's good enough. That's good enough. We can crit early. Vehicle cooldowns are reduced, brother. It's a 2.1 second Andrew. It's got to be gumballs. I'm going to do it the slow way, because like I'm savoring every second here. We're about to level, too. Can you believe... I honestly thought we were going to... Well, just not do very well, based on how the first few runs went. We kind of lost our way. The submarine pivot and the crane existing has done incredible work for us, man. It's got to be Frost Street Champion. I don't care. Well, you got 12. You're level 12. I'm level 15, bro. Oh, no. Freeze my stuff. Actually, it's pretty bad because it causes the crane to scale, like, really slowly, but... it doesn't seem like it's a deal breaker, let's put it that way. Do I get to do anything at any point, or is that... I know you're going to say you should have bought the frost reduction, but, like... The frost reducer, you have to evaluate it versus the other things that were in there. I can't remember what was in there, but I felt like we had better options. Plus, if we go up against an enemy that doesn't have frost, who cares?
Waste of gun
Diamond nitrogen hammer. Well, econ. Because we're not pivoting this build this late. Yeah, I'll see all that the Bazaar has to offer, man. Honestly, give me 2 XP, because isn't that a level? It is. Enchant an item with cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. Enchant an item with haste. Enchant an item with life steal. I mean, I see cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. That's really, really good. You already heal. I mean, the life steal on this would go... I mean, really, I think you can't go wrong. I think life steal on this... You could put it on the crane, too, and it would just be disgusting. But I think the crane just kills you anyway. Haste is after it attacks, after it goes. So I think, honestly, like, the crux of this, you can only have 1 enchantment on a given thing. We put it on our submarine, so our submarine can't be frozen, which means that the crane gets to go sicko mode. Like, the scaling should be nutty. As long as it doesn't get destroyed. But, like, you know, at some point, if they've got what they need to beat you, they're just going to beat you. Okay. Y Pro, nice. One way or another, this was a great run. I'm glad we toughed it out, and I'm very, very glad we pivoted when things looked like garbage. Even if we get 8 wins, I'll be thrilled, man. I'll be over the moon. Holy cow. I've been killed in 1 second. I think it was the daggers that killed me, because every time something crits, they get to go. Now, pretty much everything's enchanted. 20 gold and 5 XP. I guess we could enchant, like, the cog. What is it? Poison? I mean... Maybe you could do worse. 2 poison pog! I still got high hopes, man. Give me the temporary boost. And we'll take the max health. Give me skills. And we're really aiming for, like, fast attack or cooldown reduction. Your leftmost item has 20% crit chance. It kind of gets there anyway. It sounds crazy. I'm taking the max health. And Veteran Octopus, I've been told, is a freebie. I love our odds, man. Maybe you got good skills for me? I don't know. I mean, he's already dead, but... Just hold. What are you gonna give me? A tiny cutlass for my trouble. I'm sorry. As the day is long, it will be cooldown reduction. 3 diamond tier chocolate bars. I think max HP is pretty important for a guy like me. We have 9,300 HP. I mean, honestly, I would love it if you gave me a better water wheel. What is this? When you slow, gain 4 regen. At the start of each hour, gain a coconut or a citrus? It's a little late, but holy cow, man. Each hour, that's like 6 times a day. Destroy this and all enemy small items for the fight and slow all any medium... I mean, listen. There's a temptation to dump the water wheel and take the dam. We're going to use this very frequent. I think we can't do it, but it was tempting. All right, so this might be it. We're both fighting for our lives here, even though that's not how async multiplayer works. You get the idea. Let's see. Don't kill me fast. If you kill me fast, there's nothing I can do. If I get the chance to get a couple of attacks off, it's over. Oh my god, we got to 9 wins. I don't really know what happened. I'm assuming our crane with 120 crit chance did 8,000 damage to you, 9,000 damage to you. We might be able to get a 10-piece, man. Poison items. It's gotta be skills. Diamond skills, please. When your items freeze, burn 16. Haste a weapon. I think we got a roll. We need better skills. First time you use a large item, buff poison items. When you slow, your items gain crit. First time you slow, freeze an item. Are you kidding me, man? Do we have... I guess you... No, you don't slow. You don't slow. You don't slow. You don't slow. These are all useless. They're all useless. I mean, I guess we could have you have more poison. I guess we could just take a little bit more poison. It's, I think it's small burn items so we can save some money. When you use an adjacent item, burn 2. Dude, I'm not used to seeing this many diamond items, man. No matter what we fight, we get enough XP to level. So let's play it safe on this one, because the Void Colossus can destroy an item, and if it destroys our crane, we're probably cooked. I think we've got at least... I mean, this is a brave prediction. I think we got at least a 50% chance of getting the dub here. We're weak to burst, and we're strong to sustained fights. And we're strong to having our cooldown reduced by 5%. I mean, we should have sold these a long time ago, but we're not doing anything with them. Brother, give me an epic monster to fight. Did we not fight you? You don't even have a portrait, man. I'm supposed to be scared of you? You don't even have a portrait. And they keep trying to freeze my submarine, but my submarine cannot be frozen, destroyed, or locked out. Nice try, buddy. Give me a skill. Freeze potion is crazy good. But it only has 1 ammo. For what we're building, at least. I mean, we're very close to our next combat, man. We simply have to... We simply have to live. And then this is it, man. And it doesn't get any cooler than that. 9 wins versus 9 wins. Lethal versus lethal. I know they hate to see Cinema Enjoyer on top, though. Okay, so he's a sustain build. He's a sustain build, and I crush sustain. I'm getting killed. I'm getting absolutely destroyed. But if I only got to it, look at this. I was about to do 40,000 damage. Oh, good though. A silver victory. I can live with that, man. That was a good run. What a game they've crafted here with the Bazaar. What a game. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will. See you next time. See ya.